Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
So, hey, Dingo, what I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Have you ever been at a point where you've known what you've eaten and it shouldn't harm your bowels, but you still can't trust a fart?
Yeah. And, you know, I there's a term for that. There's a term for that.
Yeah, what is it?
It's called the rumblings of the brown thunder.
That's kind of like the guy's name that keeps on popping up in our your trivia thing.
Oh, man. Oh, dude. That is that guy.
Does he have anything to do with it?
He does. He is our latest trivia winner with, I think it was 8 or 9 points. It's Brown Thunder, man. He missed the first 3 freaking rounds, comes in the last 2 and swipes the whole damn thing.
I think we got a little too ahead of ourselves in the episode.
Just a little bit. Yo, what's crack-a-lackin', everybody? Anyway, welcome to the second episode of TornHub. Sorry it's late. Scrap went out of town.
Yes, I did.
But he had a great time visiting family. Where'd you go?
I went to a place called Idaho.
Idaho?
Yeah.
Is that in Canada?
No, but close enough. It's right in between Montana and Washington. It's the thing that kind of makes a weird angle, and it kind of looks maybe like an eye.
Oh. The weird fat bottomed eye.
It's a place where
we can get together.
Yeah. It's a place where Caucasians and Mexicanos can mingle and feel superior to every other race.
Wow.
Everybody's really racist in Idaho. That's what I'm getting to.
Well, welcome home. Anyway, guys, I'm Dingo, the Minotaur, because that's what TM stands for. I'm here with my producer and co-host, Scrap, the Destroyer of Life.
Destroyer of life. Oh, yeah, brother. Make sure to eat a Slim Jim.
Snap into it. So today we're going to be talking about my sincerest apology, global trivia updates and rule changes, and of course, your obvious and not so obvious hints.
Well, I definitely have some obvious hints and not obvious hints, but that'll be coming here later on in the show.
We definitely got some good ones today. Yeah.
So let me talk a little bit about where I went.
Sure, yeah, tell me about Idaho.
So potatoes grow there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I thought it was called the Gem State.
You'd be mistaken. Because the internet is ran by potatoes.
Oh.
The upload speeds suck, guys. And we said this in the Red Dots episode.
These are all inside jokes for our other listeners.
But anyways, Idaho's cool. When you come in, if you're driving from Washington or any other state, you might come by what are called campos. And campos are what the Mexicans called field houses. But
what goes on in a field house?
Field houses are where the immigrants get to stay.
So just endless debauchery, or
maybe it just depends on what immigrants are there. But so that's not the point of the campos. The campos. The point of the campos are what they used to be used for was you remember when the United States went into war? At some point, I think it was World War II, and we were fighting the Nazis and the Japanese.
Yeah, that'd be World War II.
Okay, so
the Axis.
So at one point in this great state of America, country of America, we set up internment camps. They didn't call them internment camps, but we set up internment camps where we housed Japanese Americans.
The Nisei.
Yeah. And those composts, the compo houses where people now live that work the fields in this low-income housing, those used to be Japanese internment camps.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah. We didn't say that in that episode because that's our political episode. I didn't feel to get too dark, but this is not the political episode, so I figured we just say it anyways.
Wow. Holy cow. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we found another purpose for him.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not from this country. This is where you stay. Good old America.
ICE is not going to get you there, Mexicans.
God.
I'm Mexican, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
just
he's allowed to say this stuff.
Just to let you know.
I'm not. I'm Irish. I'm white as hell.
Yeah, but they
I have to watch my
still imprisoned your people as well, Dingo.
Yeah,
but this is the wrong podcast to talk about.
Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, guys. So let me give you the trivia update. Since I missed trivia today, and you guys probably won't hear this until Monday, but I apologize. We had a lot of work to do on our other podcast.
Yeah.
I had to finish up some things at a job site, and then I had to work on the website. I just couldn't fit it in. But I heard you guys were looking for me. I got some messages, and I fucking love that because you're the reason I do it. Like, that's so awesome. I'm so glad everybody's having fun and is enjoying it. But so to start out, let's talk about some trivia rule changes. So if you haven't checked the forum post recently, to qualify for the Torn Trivia Tournament, originally you had to take first place in the competition. However, now, second, third, and those who score more than 5 points in a round will qualify to participate. Just a reminder, participation is free, will be on Discord, and players who have scored this in the past, it will be applied to retroactively. So welcome to the list. I believe the list is updated. It's on the forum post. Dingo's Global Trivia.
And I want to apologize. There was a fan going on in the background. We didn't turn it off, so I just turned it off.
Oh, my God. Oh, dude, I didn't notice either. Schwisky.
Yeah, we're a very liquidated drunk.
Yeah. It's 9 o'clock at night.
Yes.
We just fired up our barbecue.
Yes. And this is the best time when we talk, is we talk best at drunk.
It's something like that.
So what I want to say about this trivia thing is I think you not doing a trivia is going to keep people hungry.
You think it's going to
be
kind of
wanting
like
people more.
stoke the need?
It's throwing coal into the fucking fire.
the heart get, what is it? Absence makes the heart grow fungus?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Dingo.
Anyway, so second rule change, guys. For the prizes, I have removed the secret prizes. I know, I'm sorry, but I have changed the participation prizes. So here's how it's going to work. It's much easier on me, and I think it will stoke participation. For every point you win, you get a Xanax, unless you get third, second, or first. Boom.
But so what you're saying is everybody's getting participation trophies.
If they win a question, they get a participation trophy. You can't get up there, strike out, and then get a most improved player medal. I'm sorry, it's not happening. Final update for trivia is trivia will also be a bit easier. I decided that it will only contain knowledge that I myself know or knew at some point and forgot and had to Google it. But this will keep the questions within a more realistic realm. What I was doing before was I was looking up fascinating facts because I wanted you to learn something fascinating about the world with the question as well. But now that we're into the competition, we're getting towards the end of the season here, I want people to be like, bam, oh, I knew that. And I don't want people to feel like they can't participate because we have these giants like Steve-O and Brown Thunder who somehow fucking know everything.
So the question is going to be is it called Brownstein Bears or Brownstein Bears?
Barons. Actually, I don't know. I probably never knew. I probably did it wrong. So last little update. Steve-O, speaking of the Giants, he took first place on the leaderboards with 12 points.
Buddy.
Yep, he is the current trivia master. He's sitting there nice and pretty. I don't know how somebody's going to get 13. Somebody's going to have to work hard at it. But hopefully with these changes and what's going to be the criteria, you guys will have an easier time.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So hold on before you go into the next segment, because I think it's on the next segment, right?
Yeah, obvious hint.
Okay, so we were supposed to have a guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work out. Pray for her, guys. She's currently going through the storm that's hitting the coast on
of
the
Florida.
east of America. If you guys live in America, there is currently Why am I forgetting what those are called? Hurricanes.
I don't know. Could be the whiskey.
Pray for her. What's the name of her, Dingo? I'm drawing a blank.
Nika 99.
There
Y'all
you
know
go.
her and love her. She's the sweetest thing in global.
Yes.
I've never heard her say anything mean to anybody, and she is currently in an evacuation facility, or it might be a hotel. I'm not sure, but she literally had to grab her crap and leave her home because this hurricane hit a class 4.
So, anyway, she was supposed to be on the show with us today as a guest. Pray for her.
Yep.
Send her your thoughts. I'm sure she needs them. But to segue off that, we are going to be having on guests, guys. And it's something that we've been wanting to do for a while, is have on guests, have on people. So
Yeah, it took
future-wise,
some work.
yes, future-wise, we got it set up to do guests. So if anybody wants to become a guest, we will screen you. That's Dingo's job. And if you
Basically, if I trust you, you can be on the
yes,
show.
there's that. As I stumble through my words, yes.
Anyway, that's all good. That's all good. Scrap, here's something you can rant about. I hear you got an obvious hint for some of the new players out there.
Yes. So, as the new player coming in, you get met with some mysterious dude who then tells you can go find, after you do some missions, the guy who shakes you down for money. Why am I forgetting his name?
Duke?
Dookie.
Yes. I think it's pronounced Dookie.
Yeah. Anyway, so you get introduced to Duke, and the Duke brings you in, and you do missions for him. Sometimes they're moderately easy once you start first doing them, and then they get harder and harder and harder. But that's not the point of it. It's the point that you're earning points within those missions. So, as a new player, when I was doing it, I thought it was going to be a good idea. It's like, you know what? Like, I don't have money to buy health packs. I need health packs if I'm going to be fighting people. I might as well spend the money on health packs. Blue health packs to be, or is it red?
Probably the small ones. Hopefully not, because those mission points, guys, they are valuable.
Yes, they are.
Spend them on limited edition shit.
And the thing is like, don't feel like you need to spend them on things you can affordably buy on the item markets. Hold on to them, because down the line, when you have, 100 mission points, 200 mission points, you're going to get specialty items that come available to you in the mission point area where you can buy stuff like combat boots, combat bullet vests, or even things to spec out your guns, like scopes and magazines and all that stuff. And that stuff costs anywhere from like 100 points, depending on how rare it is, to up to like 1,000 points. And if you have those saved up, then you can get those specialty items that nobody else is going to have. And the only way you get them is through doing those missions.
Yeah.
And that's it. You can't buy them anywhere. And if you were to look those up in the actual item market area where you can go to the search bar and look.
Oh, they're millions.
Yeah, they're millions. Millions because they're rare. And they only come from doing missions. So that's the obvious hint. Don't spend your points unless it seems like a good thing.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Do it on the limited edition stuff. Do it on the stuff that easiest way to do it. If you're thinking about spending it, go look on the item market. If you can buy it for money and it's less than 10 million, don't buy it.
Yeah.
You will get to a point where you just have ridiculous.
Yeah, and you will get to on that. You will get to a point where it's like maybe you're buying donator packs because you want to be a donator, and you can sell those donator packs for fucking millions, man.
Or you want to run a trivia contest where you give them away.
How much have you spent, Dingo?
I'm not saying. It's a lot. It's several hundred.
Are you working for Torn now?
No.
Are you a shill?
No, I still don't work for Torn. If they asked me, I'd probably tell them no.
Yeah, I would tell them no.
I'm far too busy, man.
I have no time to be a moderator, even though I'm sitting in global constantly.
Anyway, guys, so I'm gonna come at you newbies with the not so obvious hint. So this actually kind of piggybacks on what Scrap was just telling you about those mission points. Drugs, addiction, gym gains, and happy jumping. In the beginning, when you are happy jumping for like 150 stats. And we are playing with players who are in the billions.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not going to catch up that way. It is far more expensive per point of gym gain to use those drugs and those eDVDs, erotic DVDs, for gaining in the gym. Plus, the addiction that's going to hit you is only going to slow you down. Your best bet, if you really want to use drugs to get ahead, use Xanax so that you can get the energy bar much wider and burn your way through those gyms, because as soon as you qualify for the higher level gyms, the gains you get increase exponentially. And I wish somebody had told me this, because I think I spent easily $100 million on Xanax and whatnot, when I should have been putting that in stocks and getting my education done and like all that stuff. Instead, I just wasted them, and I spent $100 million to gain what, 10,000 points? Yeah, against a guy who's got $1 billion.
Yeah, no. and I'll say this is I wouldn't eat, like, my standpoint on this. I wouldn't even spend money on Xanax. Period. Just level yourself up regularly, and then maybe once you hit level 15 and you're ready to jump into 15 and you're in the third stage of gym areas, because it's each stage for each level, but regardless,
they're separated by groups of
they
6.
are. It's weird, huh?
Yeah,
but
weird.
So when you're in the third stage of the group of 6 and you're actually hitting stuff, like start using your drugs there, because what ends up happening is secretly, and you can't see it.
7. They're groups of 7.
You can't see that you are building up an addiction to drugs. And then once you start seeing that there isn't a buildup of addiction of drugs is when you're working. Because when you start working, if you do too many drugs, then you get a hit on yourself for 1 addiction, 2 addiction, 3 addiction, and that takes down your performance in your job, and it takes down your performance of the company.
If you have a job.
Yes, if you have a job.
It'll mess with your company efficiency.
Yes. But so as from what I'm seeing is that's never happened to me, and it's just been recently where it's like if I haven't taken any type of drugs and it's been 30 days, a month, I usually give a month period. I'll take a drug, and then I'll take another drug, and then automatically I get hit with an addiction at my job, which it never used to happen. But now it's happening, and I think it's because the game itself gives you a beginning area for when you start taking drugs, and then you get to a point where it's maxed out and it never goes down. It just stays there. So that way later on it'd be a year and you haven't taken drugs, year torn time, and you start taking drugs again, it's still going to give you those negatives after taking a certain amount of drugs, which you wouldn't have done that before.
That's an excellent theory. See, the way I figured it is like you had a bar, right? And you have this little red line, like maybe at 30%. And every time you take drugs, you creep up to it. Yeah. But the amount that bar goes down is way less. Yeah. It takes days. Because I OD'd once, and I was out for days.
Which ODing sucks when that happens, guys.
You're
lose
done. All your energy, all
done.
your happiness. Anyway, if anybody actually has the science, the math behind that, please put it in the comments down on the bottom
on the YouTube. On the YouTube, please, because we would love to learn how that works if somebody knows how that works, and we will then mention you, and we'll. Oh yes, and this is the thing, guys, because I know we're getting to the end of this podcast. Is if you comment on our YouTube, we will send you something. And
we don't know what yet.
Yeah, we don't know what yet because I want to say donators, but that's money in our fucking pockets that we don't have. But like it's something like, and the people who we're going to mention here later, they're going to get something from us just for commenting.
Besides our undying love, because our shout outs, man, these three guys, especially the first one, who I swore to him I was going to say his name. Yeah. And so I'm going to say it right now. Do. Va. Keen blast pizza box off counter. That's every time you come into chat, bro. That is how I greet you every single time. And I've been trying. Like I try.
So do you guys play Skyrim?
Do it justice.
Is that what that is? Is it Skyrim?
Well, Dovahkiin, the name is from the game Skyrim.
Okay, so
I forget what it is. It's like the dragon ancestors or something like that.
It's something Skyrim. I don't like Skyrim because I used to run around and I get hit by a troll and I launch 100 feet into the sky.
And dead. And 10-minute load time. Oh, great.
Thank you, Bethesda.
So, anyway, our closing segment.
No, hold on. We still got a couple more shout-outs here, man. We got Curly Hurley.
Curly
right?
Hurley's the shit. He's brand new to trivia.
Yes, and he also
He was one of the
commented.
commenters?
Yeah, he commented on the YouTube channel.
He's also a donator
Yes,
to
he
trivia.
is he?
Yes, he is.
Oh, well,
Yes,
I'm talking
he
out of
is.
my ass because I don't know anything.
We're waiting
here.
for the next check to send him a very nice prize. Oh, and Fatty, I don't know if you listen to this or even know about it,
Yeah.
but thank you for those Xanax. Appreciate your donation.
Yeah, and Curly Hurley, I think, came in and said, "Sneaky Brain spent at least 200 to 300 million on me and my IRL wife and in-game spouse." in
Oh,
bounties."
that's so. I thought I was badass
Yeah.
for getting bounty locked at $1 million. Well, what is that for a week? You could do. He did about 10 a day. Let's see. Yeah,
That's a long time.
140?
It's a long time.
It was about
it's a lot of money in a
140
long
million?
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody who had money. And
Yeah.
that speaks back to what we were saying in the last episode where it's if you go into global, you're going to get bounty locked.
yeah. You just be friendly, and if it
Yeah.
happens to you, keep being friendly.
Yes.
It's part of the game. It's okay.
And we have one more shout out, and he didn't leave his gamer tag, but Dingo says he knows him. It's Insidious Minion. Is that how you say that?
Minmon, Insidious Minmon,
Okay.
and I'm not sure that's not their gamer
Okay.
tag in Torn. So, but anyway,
Insidious Minmon. Sorry, I didn't choose Diet Dr. Pepper this time again. I'm still drinking A&W root beer.
Diet.
No sugar.
Yeah.
Because that's my shit, dude. And if you come at me again with that, I will say, thank you, buddy.
he's got 2 open bottles in front of him. It's weird.
It's my shit.
He mixes it with everything. So anyway, our closing segment. You got $1 million on you?
Maybe. Do I need $1 million? Are we gonna spin the wheel?
Let's
buddy?
spin the fucking awesome wheel.
All
man.
right,
Let's see
I
what
like
we
this.
get.
Let me get into torn real
That's
quick.
what I
Let me
was
get
gonna
into
send
torn.
Nika $1 million and just be like, hey, spin the wheel with us. But she's
Hey, Nika.
stressed and her
again.
internet sucks,
I
and-
hope you're doing well. You're probably gonna be listening to this. Episode 3, you will be on it. And we'll have fun. But I need you to be safe. So hopefully
Yeah.
you're safe.
Yeah, if you're not safe, you're probably not going to be on episode 3. So you need to take care of yourself, girl. We love you. All right.
All right, I'm getting into the spin the wheel right now. So
right.
we're spinning the wheel of awesome, right?
All right. We should both start the spin
All right, hold
and
on.
end the
Hold
spin
on,
at
hold
the
on.
same time.
Okay. So just for everybody knows, me and Dingo have had this running theory: is if you stop at one point on the wheel, it might land you on the private island. So I've been doing it for a long time, and it's usually 7 down from private island. We've been stopping on the 1.5 million or the free spin or the mysterious gift as it makes a full turn. It hasn't been doing that again lately. So
I've been on 5 points.
Have you?
Yeah, right in
Okay.
between Donator Pack and Private Island.
So
last 3 times.
let's record this. So what are we gonna stop on to see if it lands on private island?
Let's
At full rotation.
Let's
Full
do
rotation.
this. Let's do this.
All right.
Let's count to 3. Oh, so we'll click spin at the same time. We'll count to 3, and then we'll click stop at the same time.
Okay.
And let's see if it lands on something different because we're in the same spot,
Okay.
starting spot.
So what do we want to
well,
aim for?
We
Or
want
are we
the
just
private
gonna?
island.
Yeah. No. But what are we aiming for to stop on? Is what I want to say.
Well, what we're gonna do is what this will tell us is if my wheel is spinning at a different speed than yours.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So let's do it. Let's do a practice on the table. All
okay.
right. So spin, or should we
so,
count to 3
yeah,
then spin? Count to 3 then stop.
So we go on 3. So
So
1, 2, 3.
click.
1,
1,
2,
2, click.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Alright.
You ready?
Yes.
All right.
So
1, 2, click. 1, 2, click.
all right. Here
So
we go.
if they spin it, that holy cow! I'm
we go.
headed straight for the private island. Are you serious? Oh nope, Donor Pack? Are you kidding me? Oh my God! Did I finally get the honor bar?
Motherfucker, I got certificate of awesome, bud.
Did you really? Look how far away I am from that. I got the 0.25 million.
It doesn't spin right.
Nope, it changes every
You
time.
fucking shisty bastards.
God, you know it's probably chosen the minute you start. You could hit stop anywhere,
Yeah.
and it's already like calculated it out. And this is just an animation for our
Shisty
human
bastards, dude.
brains. Chad, listen to our podcast. Make it easier. Give everybody private
Give
islands.
the right odds for everybody. Don't give random odds. It's that thievery.
But think about it. Think about it. If everybody won a private island in the same day, you can't have that. So really, only like 1 or 2 can win the private island. And if it's been given out for that day, something's got to change.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right?
I guess so.
Right?
I feel cheated.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we should make that a
that.
constant thing that we do every episode is we spin the wheel.
I hate that. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, we spin the wheel every episode to say everybody. If we have guests
every
on,
guest, we'll pay for it. We'll give you $1 million to spin the wheel.
Yes, we won't put you out of money.
All right, guys. Well, that sucked. I just wasted $750,000, and you got a certificate of awesome.
Yeah, this is my second one. Fuck, I don't care.
I think you could sell it for $30,000.
Don't care. It cost me $1 million. Fuck.
All right, guys. So we're gonna sign off with you. Trivia time once again is 1900 TCT. That's on the weekends. I'm so sorry I missed it, guys, but I will absolutely be there on time with some great questions. It's gonna be fun.
And just remember, guys, at some point, it will be taken into our Discord area.
It will move to Discord, yes.
And we will grandfather people who follow the Discord and want to come into the Discord. You will be in there forever. Once we start making it a payable thing, you will never get charged. You will become moderators, and we will have a special section for our moderators.
I think we kind of need to add something here. I don't know if you guys know this. We kind of mentioned that we do another podcast.
Yes.
We are
the Red Dots.
We are the Red Dots. We're professional podcasters, and so this is part of the Red Dots network.
Yes.
Which means there is a cost to supporting all of the servers and all of the things that we upload in our website and all this stuff. And because we're putting it under the Red Dots network like that, eventually we're going to have to charge something.
Yes.
But for the time being, you guys are fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first 50 being free is more than enough, because I think really there's about 20 of us regulars playing trivia right now. So
and the thing of the cost is we have to go through, since we have a website, we have an RSS feed to begin with, but in order to help us out to distribute what we need to distribute, we pay another company. We don't do that through this. We just do it strictly we just do it strictly YouTube, but we want to make it more available for everybody else. So if you can't watch it on YouTube, you have an audio version of that, but that just means more money. But
hence going through the Red Dots network.
Yes.
So we're not trying to be greedy. We're not trying to take your money. You guys know we do it for fun, and when you're in there, you know I'm going to give you prizes, and anybody who hears this, you're going to be in there for free anyway.
And at some point, maybe in the future, we might do a moderator stream where we're getting donator money to give to the moderators. Not a promise, just a thought.
No, that's a great thought.
No, yeah.
That's a great thought.
But anyways,
absolutely.
We want to make.
If you're working with the Red Dots network, you should be getting paid.
We want to make the people who are the first comers to the TornHub community that we're trying to create. We want to give you guys special access and make you feel like you are part of the starters, and by that I think moderator status you get to say what goes on inside the Discord, and you get your own space, and then you get your own space to go into then moderate, because you'll have your own moderator area as well. But
this is ages from now, by the way.
Yes.
I don't know why we announced it.
I don't know.
We should have maybe waited a year. Anyway, guys, we love you. Thank you for giving us a listen. Thanks for giving us a shot. We can't wait to do next week's episode and get Nika on here.
Hey.
She says she sounds like a 12-year-old boy. I can't wait to hear her voice.
That's horrible.
That's what she self-described, man. Yeah. Anyway, so guys, when you're out there and you're in global and you're having your conversations with these people who have been playing for 14 years, you need to remember these 3 rules.
Yes.
Don't be a whiny little bitch. Thanks, guys.
Let's get scratching.